going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over the schedule for content for this week of MUT 22, including some other MUT news and information. We're going to talk about golden tickets and much, much more. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, do me a favor, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed, and also, if you're brand new here, you've been searching around YouTube for MUT 22 content, golden ticket information, or maybe this video is recommended to you, stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's start out by taking a look at the GMM schedule because it's a little bit interesting, right? We got our normal Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. on April 27th, so we're going to get Rising Stars this week for Wildcard Wednesday, and I'm sure that the cards will be showcased that morning on GMM. And then Thursday morning, the morning of the draft, we have a GMM at 10:30. I don't really know what we're going to expect, but the interesting one is Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's basically when the draft starts, so I don't know or see why they would be going live for that. They could be doing some type of, like pre-show to the draft to explain the content that's going to be coming out. I'm not quite sure, but we do know that we normally get draft night rookies. As far as how many we're going to get the last couple years since, COVID hit and the employees were working from home, we usually got like 10 of them on the first night, and the remaining cards came Friday morning and into Friday evening. So we'll wait and see on that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the content schedule here. And one thing you're probably noticing that's not on there is golden tickets. And we'll talk about that in a moment. So we know Wednesday is going to be Wildcard Wednesday. We know we're getting Rising Stars. It's going to be the fourth week of that normal 4-week rotation where we get, flashbacks, heavyweights, veterans, and then Rising Stars, which also means it's going to be free Wildcard Wednesday Fantasy Pack. We've talked about this in so many videos. If you're up to date on your solos, you're going to get a free Wildcard Wednesday Fantasy Pack. And normally with Rising Stars, I think normally they increase the OVR with that program. So we could see 198 overall and then 497s, and usually the Rising Stars are the best out of the 4 weeks of content from Wildcard Wednesday. So hopefully we see some good cards. Then we have Reduxes, and I don't know what day this is coming out. I'm going to assume Thursday. Remember, Thursday LTDs are gone. I can't really think off the top of my head, if this Redux list is going to be big, but it's going to be a bunch of cards that were LTDs that came out over the last month or two, and they'll be in packs, I'm sure, on GMM either Wednesday or Thursday for sure. We'll be getting the full list of all of the players that will be getting Redux items, and we'll definitely drop that, in a video whenever that information's released. And then we have the NFL Draft. At the end of this video, we're going to go back to Madden 21 and kind of show you what they did on draft night last year. So if you're new to the game, you'll have a better understanding of what to expect. But basically, as players get drafted in the first round, and like I said before, the last 2 years, we've gotten about 10 cards that night, the first 10 picks, and then everybody else got a card the next day. But, pick number 1 is going to get a card, and it's going to be a 99 overall, and whoever goes number 2, they're going to get a card Thursday night. It'll probably be a 98, and then it kind of decreases in overall from that point. But content's coming on draft night. And then, of course, Saturday, Ultimate Legends. We did make the move this past Saturday from 98 overall set legends to 99 overall set legends, so we can expect 3 99 overall cards for Saturday Ultimate Legends. The names just haven't been great, and obviously the attributes haven't been outstanding or amazing either the last 2 weekends. So hopefully we see some bigger and better names, and that's what we can expect this week as far as content. Now, the one item that's not missing on there that a lot of the community, including myself, is waiting on and hoping for are golden tickets. And I am not surprised that they're not coming out this week. From what I understand, and I don't know this 100% to be accurate, I did reach out to one golden ticket creator to see if I could get an answer, but at the point that I'm recording, I didn't get it. But from what I understand, the submissions, the golden ticket winners had to submit their pick, their player, their card by Friday. I'm guessing like Friday afternoon. So EA just got that information. They ain't doing nothing over the weekend. So that means, if anything, they maybe just started creating those cards this week. Now, they normally release like 2 or 3 at a time, and, people would say maybe they can just release like 2 of them and then make the rest at the end of the day or throughout the rest of the week, and then, put them out, every week or whatever. But the problem is, and if you guys don't know, typically all the golden tickets are created at the same time. because the winners or the creators of the golden tickets are going to get their card exclusively. So like, you know, there's a batch of them that are going to come out first to the public for us to pull out of packs to get, but you know, a creator may create a ticket that's not going to be in packs for a couple weeks. He or she is still going to get that card to use or put on the auction house, which is always the smart thing. If you create a golden ticket and EA gives you that card, sell it for 1 billion coins if you can, and then just use the coins to buy the card later. But, you know, I'm not making excuses for EA. I would have loved for these to come out, but I don't think they're going to flood us with content when they're probably trying to stretch it thin right now, right? It's the end of the year. There's a skeleton crew working on MUT 22 right now, because they're all moving on to MUT 23 and Madden 23. So I'm sure, and this isn't an excuse, but it's more of an opportunity for them to say, hey, we're giving you Wildcard Wednesday, we're giving you Redux, we're giving you Draft Night content Thursday and Friday, we're giving you Ultimate Legends. We're going to save these golden tickets for next week when we don't have anything to give you, because the draft is going to be over and it's either golden tickets or they're going to have to create a new promo, which they definitely could, but I think they're just storing it so they can kind of stretch out the content as far as possible. So I fully expect us to get golden tickets next week. As what day it's going to be, it makes sense for them to replace the Thursday LTDs with Thursday golden tickets. Heck, I mean, there's 34 of them, right? Give us 2 drops per week. Give us 2 on Tuesday, those go out of packs. Give us 2 more on Thursday, those go out of packs, and then we kind of recycle and rewind. That would give us multiple weeks of golden ticket drops. It would keep us engaged for those of us that are still playing. I shouldn't say us because I'm not playing a ton, but you guys get my point. It would be nice to get them on Tuesdays and Thursdays in between Wildcard Wednesday in between, and then still give us a promo on Friday and Ultimate Legends on Saturday. That's the hope. In a perfect world, I'm not extremely disappointed that they're not out this week. I understand because of all the draft content we're about to get, but they better be next week or I'm going to be a little bit of an angry person. Not really, I don't care that much, but it would be disappointing if they don't come out next week. Now, let's end the video by taking a look. This is MUT 21 Draft Night Rookies. I kind of showed this last week, I believe last Monday, but I wanted you guys to kind of get a sense of what to expect. So last year, Trevor Lawrence, he was pick number 1, 99 overall card in the game right now. And in order to get his card, you needed to put 2 97 overall draft pass players in 195. Now, the overalls are, I think, pretty similar this year, right? So I would not be surprised if the set requirements are the same for the number 1 overall pick. Now, it's not going to be a quarterback this year, so it's not going to be a very sexy card. It might even be an offensive lineman from some of the mock drafts I've seen, or somebody on the defensive line, but you can prepare, right? Now, I don't know if they'll change the set, because when you think about it, a champion, which is a 99 overall, requires 3 97s to build, but you do also get that fantasy pack that gives you 3 of those 97 back, 3 of those 97 NCATs back in return. So I could see the 99 overall first pick card being 2 of the 97 heroes and 195, and then if we scroll down, pick number 2 is going to drop down to a 98 overall, and it's 197 and 195, and then we have picks 3, 4, and I believe 5 are all going to be 98 overalls with the same requirements, a 97 and a 95. Actually, it looks like the first 10 picks were all 98 overalls, so I'm mistaken. It looks like we didn't get until pick 11 where we saw a decrease or a drop off in the OVR. So pick 11 was a 97 overall with Justin Fields, and it required 2 95s. Let's see where the next drop off went. It was all the way down to pick number 21, and this one required a 95 and a 93. It's hilarious. I still have a 93, a handful of 93s in my inventory here. And then I think that's about as low as we got, right? We didn't hit 95 overall. So essentially, you guys can prepare for whatever cards you want if they're going to be, you know, like the Eagles have 2 picks in the first round. So I should probably stock up on a couple 97s and majority 95s since we pick in the later round of the first round, or the later picks of the first round, I should say. But you can definitely prepare. Those prices are pretty cheap right now on the 97s and the 95s, and I would not be surprised if they go back up in price draft night, because people are going to want the brand new cards, the new rookies, especially if they look pretty good, they got good attributes and whatnot. Also, hopefully we get LTDs that night. That would be very nice, and we'll probably find out more on GMM over the next couple days. But that's the content schedule for this week, and we covered everything else you guys need to know that's going on in MUT right now. If you got any questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.